What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a video I wasn't planning on making. Um, okay, so there's been some, I guess, negative feedback as far as Dragon's Dogma 2 is concerned. And after about 15 hours, almost 16 now, as you can see on the screen, um, I'm not really seeing it. Okay, no, that's not true. I know exactly what people are complaining about and why they're complaining about it. I'm playing on PlayStation 5, by the way. Spoilers for, not that far into the story. I think you could probably get to this point in maybe in a couple hours, but I spent most of my time just exploring and doing random little side quests and stuff like that. So, potential spoilers. I plan on playing a little bit here in the background as I'm talking, but anyway, what are people complaining about? They're complaining about performance issues, which personally, none of the performance issues that I've heard complained about, I've ever even noticed very much in my time playing. There's been some frame drops, but nothing egregious. Is it running perfectly, 60 frames every second of my time playing? No, of course not. Personally, I wasn't expecting it to. That being said, do I think people are justified to hate the game because of it? No. Are they justified in not purchasing it? 100%. 100%. It's obviously their decision. I'm not saying they're wrong. I think that a lot of the problems are definitely being a little bit blown out of proportion. As you would expect with a game that's got this reputation, this amount of time backing it, a quite frankly rabid fan base, because there's no way I'm going to say that I'm not biased when it comes to Dragon's Dogma. I have been talking about Dragon's Dogma and how much I love it for the past decade. That's not an exaggeration. But yeah, a lot of people, the main complaints are the microtransactions, which I'll get to in a second, and the graphical stuff. Get exploded. That's cool. I got torched. Great. But yeah, as far as the graphics are concerned, it's not that big a deal to me. Can I not be on fire? Thank you. Where's my healer? Yes, yes, yes. Good battle. That would be one of my complaints. As small a complaint as it is. A lot of the time the pawns do this little thing where they want to, like, touch hands or slap hands. Some people call that a high five, losers. After battle, and it locks you into an animation, and I have fallen off of a bridge one time because of it. Anyway. So yeah, graphical complaints, I have none. Frame drops and stuff like that, I have none. Maybe it's because I played the original Dragon's Dogma not that long ago, within the last 6 months. So the 30 FPS on that is fresh in my mind, so I don't even know what frames this is running at, but it's been consistent my entire time playing, which is my big thing. Ow, Jesus. Stop throwing torches at me, man. You're supposed to hold them, not throw them. Anyway, but yeah, maybe because some people were expecting 120 frames consistently for everything. I don't know. It's not what I was expecting. So temper your expectations. You'll have a much better time. Now, as far as the microtransactions are concerned, let me put it this way. In my 15 hours of playing thus far, I didn't even know. Oh, hello. I didn't even know they were microtransactions because I wasn't online. I wasn't on Reddit. I wasn't on Twitter or anything like that. I was just playing. And unless I saw something about that online and went to the store icon on the front page menu, you can't even access it in-game here. There's nothing that says anything for it here. You wouldn't even know it's a thing. unless there's something else I'm missing. But again, 15 hours of playing, and I haven't seen a hint of it in game. It's, as far as I know, it's only through the PlayStation Store. And I haven't had to touch it once, obviously, so it's not like it's needed. And I've been having a blast. I know that, the standard stance is, if it has microtransactions, it's bad. But at the same point, we've got so many other beloved Capcom games that are way more egregious than this. Not to go into the actual the digital content that they're offering. I think there's a, let's see, there's a port crystal I think you can buy, which, that's dumb. I won't say that's not dumb. That's dumb. But at the same point, to counter that, in this game, we actually have fast travel baked into the experience. You just have to ride an ox cart, and that wasn't in the first game. So, yeah, it's not needed. Fast travel's not needed in this game. So, I don't even know if that's a really valid concern. At least personally, anyway. How about the Rift Crystals? Okay. The Rift Crystals, I could see people complaining about, because the more Rift Crystals you have, the higher level pawns you can get. Well, to that, I say I've got almost 3,000 Rift Crystals. I obviously haven't purchased any. And I think my main pawn's only been rented out a handful of times, 5 times maybe. I don't even know if I can see that from here. Can I see that from here? 5 ratings, yeah. So minimum 5 times, and I've only gotten, I don't know, a little bit as far as the Rift Crystals from this is concerned. I found most of my Rift Crystals just in the game. Treasure chests, enemies, quest rewards. Like, I've gotten probably at least 8,000 Rift Crystals just from spending and, retaining and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the complaints are about in regard to that. It's not an issue. I definitely think that there's a vocal minority, and the real people that are playing this, that played the first game and stuff like that. Not to say that you need to have played the first game in order to be a fan of this. It certainly helps, though. I will say that. I'm sure a lot of it's just vocal minority and all that. I don't know. It just seems a bit nitpicky to me. And again, this is coming from an incredibly biased fan of Dragon's Dogma. Not Capcom, Dragon's Dogma. I don't know what that sound was, but okay. Oh, and I don't know if it's... Oh, hello. I don't know if it's specifically DLC, but there's a thing you can download, which I got for the pre-order, for the original music and sound effects, which I downloaded. That would be the only thing that I think is quote-unquote necessary as far as a DLC release is concerned. It's greatly enhanced the experience for me, but that's mostly a joke. I played probably the first 12 or so hours with just the original soundtrack and the original sound effects.
Our task is complete.
And oh, okay, I guess we're done here. And then once the server synced up and they gave us all of our DLC stuff,
Let us press on with our next objective.
that's when they actually enabled the
We were to make
the
the hard
DLC
village,
stuff,
as I recall.
the music and the key and all that other stuff that doesn't matter. But yeah, I don't know. I just, for the most part, I do not see it. I do not see the complaints. I think it's definitely a case where Oh, that was an interesting
You
sound.
have my protection.
Yeah, I definitely think it's a case of people are very online and they just need to stop being online and they need to start playing the game. I don't know. Some people are just looking for things to complain about, and I'm sure that's the case. I don't know. Maybe some angry fans from Rise of Ronin are jumping over into the forums and talking crap about Dragon's Dogma 2. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest, because I'm having a blast. I waited 12 days, or 12 days, 12 years for this game, and I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna enjoy it. Dang it! Again, I'm not unbiased here when it comes to this series, and I know that. You know that. Everybody knows that. I love this series, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me from enjoying it. What is here? Why did I get the notification that the mine was cleared when it's clearly not cleared? Strange. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like making this video because I wasn't planning on making any content for Dragon's Dogma 2. I just wanted to play it and have fun, and I've done that so far, and it's a lot of fun. And there's some little complaints here and there that I have, but it's mostly just getting used to the new systems, which, once you get used to them, they're great. You know, they're fine. I like some of the little streamline changes they've made. I like how they've taken some of the skills from the first game that were almost necessary, like especially with the thief and stuff like that. I like how they've kind of simplified and made quality of life adjustments. The throwing mechanic that I'm showing right now, that's new-ish. You could throw stuff in the first game, but you couldn't aim stuff, and it didn't have a little reticle that showed you where you were throwing. And I've linked back up. Great. I think there was more to see here somewhere. Yeah, there was this little side path, but I don't really care to explore that right now. Oh, this is the Forger specialization, by the way. It's very, very cool. Shows you all the material that's necessary for your upgrades, which is very nice. It's very nice indeed. I don't know. I'm probably not going to make any more videos on Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm just going to play it as, you know, a little treat to myself. But I don't know. If I do end up making stuff, it'll probably be quick little guides that'll show you very specific things, you know, where the weapons meisters are, maybe where to get specializations, stuff like that. But I don't know. No guarantees. If you guys want to see something in particular, then let me know. Again, no guarantees. But yeah. Anyway, that's just kind of like some of my thoughts on Dragon's Dogma 2 so far. It's good. I like it. I'm having a blast. I've played almost non-stop the entire time. The only time I had to stop is when I had to take a nap because my eyes were hurting and when I had to eat some food. But yeah, I don't know. It's great. It's great, and I'm having a blast, and I think all of you guys should play it. And yeah, I don't know. Not much to complain about, honestly. But I'm sure I'll get a deluge of people in the comments saying how Capcom's wrong and Dragon's Dogma 2 is terrible just because of the DLC. And you're wrong. I'm sorry. It sucks that you live in a world where if there's DLC in something, then you can't play it or enjoy it, you know, beside that, other than complaining. I'm sorry you can't play some of the best games that have come out, like Resident Evil 4, for instance, the new one that came out. Well, almost any of the Resident Evil remakes that have come out. How about Monster Hunter, another series that's very near and dear to my heart. I'm sorry you can't play Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is incredible. But whatever. This was mostly just, I kind of got tired of seeing some of the stuff in the very brief amount of time I wasn't playing this game. Just felt like all I was seeing was negativity for the game. I think on Steam it's negative, mostly negative. I don't know. It's just a lot of people review bombing and a bunch of people that aren't going to be buying the game. And I don't know. My question for you guys, if you think that the DLC is so egregious, why did you buy it? And if you say, I didn't buy the DLC, then what are you complaining about? That it's there? That it's an option? I mean, it's not necessary at all. None of it is necessary, as I've shown. And it's you can't even see it in game. So I don't know that, and it's a single player game. Like, why are you complaining about what people want to do in their single player game? This is, I don't know. It seems like the height of ridiculousness to complain about something that is such a non-issue.
Such dark depths take their time
Sorry,
to
I don't
build.
know. I mean, this is a very negative video,
quite agree.
especially considering the type of stuff I normally do. I don't really like to make these types of videos, obviously. Oh, I didn't even show this off. This is the Thiefmeister skill, Fameless, or Formless Feint, which is pretty cool. There's a whole thing with the Thiefmeister in the Nameless Village, and that was the first time I was playing the game, and I was like, I would love to
I'll
make a
gather
video
this.
about this,
It might be of
because it
use.
was so cool. It was such a very neat interaction with the world. But anyway, I'm rambling now. I shouldn't ramble in these types of videos, but you know, whatever. It's my channel. I can complain about whatever I want to complain about, or gush about whatever I want to gush about. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
Just yonder
I'll see you
is a good
guys
spot for
later,
resting.
maybe in another Dragon's
Shall we see
Dogma
if this
2
ought to be
video.
found?
I don't know. I doubt it. I'm just having too much fun playing the actual game itself. And
You can count on me
oh,
to fly to your aid in
no,
your
no,
hour of need,
that's
Master.
okay. No. That's another thing I'd complain about. I don't want these pawns to talk to me while while I'm out on the road. Don't talk to me. Don't just walk up to me and start. Anyway, whatever. I'm having a blast with the game. I'd give it like a solid, 8.5, 9. It's not perfect, obviously. No game is perfect. No game ever is deserving of a 10 out of 10. But I'll give it a 9. I'll definitely give it an incredibly biased 9. But, yeah. Anyway, that's going to do it for that. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button. If you didn't like it, tell me. Tell me how I'm wrong about how the DLC is shoved in your face and it ruins the game experience and you're forced into buying it and the game is unplayable and yada 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 yada. I'll respond where necessary. And anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.